This is great. Ernie's sleeping over at the Count's tonight, so I have the place all to myself. For once, I know he's not going to wake me up. No surprises, just peace and quiet. I'll just settle in under my blanket and go to sleep. Perhaps I spoke too soon.
Bah! Come on, he's not a sheep yet. We just thought you might like to know where your blanket came from.
Well, my blanket? I know where my blanket came from.
A blanket begins in a faraway place where skies are blue and there's lots of space. The nights are cold and we sleep outside. To keep warm and toasty we grow hair on our hide. But when spring comes round, the weather is warm. A thick woolly coat loses all of its charm. We're itchy and hot till a rancher arrives to give us each a haircut and brighten up our lives. He grabs a big bag and he gathers the wool. And he stuffs and he crams till the bags are full. He throws them on the truck till it's piled up high. Then he climbs into the driver's seat and says goodbye.
That's the story of Bert's blanket. That's the story of Bert's blanket. That's the story of...
Hey, sheep, aren't you going to tell what happens next?
Oh, so I suppose someone waves a magic wand and poof, our wool turns into a blanket and lands on your bed.
No, that's not what happens to your wool. Now listen, it goes to a mill before it lands in bed, 'cause it's gotta be twirled into long, strong thread. Then it's gotta get dyed to a nice dull gray, then woven into cloth before it's sent on its way. Get the picture?
Yes, we see.
Well, there's more. A few more touches and it goes to a store where it's put on a shelf. It's not long before a warm gray blanket catches someone's eye. He says, hey, that's the blanket I've been longing to buy.
Well, I'll be dag-nabbed.
So that's what happens.
So when you climb in bed before you go to sleep, as you're snuggling the covers, please think of these sheep.
We'll be back on the range and doing our best to keep those blankets coming from our ranch in the west.
That's the story of Bert's blanket.
That's the story of my blanket.
That's the story of Bert's blanket.
That's the story of my blanket.
That's the story of...
Hey, you know, it's kind of late for you guys to be heading for your ranch. There's plenty of room here if you like to sleep over. See, no one's using Ernie's bed, huh?
Oh, great, yeah, we
Sounds great to me.
Wait, hold